Today on Cooking Raw, we do our version of Mexican, tacos made with no heat or no meat, as well as a raw salsa and guacamole and sour cream. Coming up next.
Hello, I'm Caroline and this is my daughter Shanita. We welcome you to Raw Cooking. In Raw Cooking, we eliminate the heat and emphasize the preparation. We replace the stove, oven, microwave, grill, etc. with a blender, a food processor, a spiralizer, or a dehydrator to create a variety of dishes from appetizers to desserts. Raw cooking is a unique way to prepare healthy food and incorporate fresh fruits, nuts, and whole grains into our cooking style.
When food is prepared using raw food cooking techniques, we are maintaining extremely high levels of the nutrients that are present in all raw food. But most importantly, the dishes we create are also very delicious. You do not have to take our word for it. The proof is in the tasting.
That's true. This show is more than demonstrating how to prepare raw meals. We welcome you into our kitchen to learn about the foods we put into our bodies and to show you how easy, healthy, and delicious it is to incorporate raw cooking into your diet for improved well-being.
All right, so what are we cooking today?
We are going to cook raw tacos, guacamole, salsa, and sour cream.
All right. So the first thing that we're going to do to make our raw tacos is to prepare our raw taco meat. And the ingredients in the raw taco meat are very, very simple. They include freshly squeezed lemon juice, Bragg's liquid amino, about, what do you say, about a half a cup?
About a quarter cup
of celery, about a quarter cup of red peppers, 1 clove of garlic, about 2 tablespoons of Mexican seasoning, 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley, 2 cups of raw walnuts, and about a quarter cup of green peppers, and then also about a quarter cup of onions.
That's true.
So what we're going to do, I'm going to have my mom chop up the peppers.
Yep. Okay.
The green and red peppers, and I'm going to go ahead and chop up the onions. And let me tell you how easy this dish is. The only 2 tools that you need is a knife, a sharp knife, and the food processor. Once we have these ingredients chopped up, we're just going to toss everything in the food processor and pulse.
What I like about this dish is that it's very easy, very simple. You do not have to go through and, mess around with, what do we don't have to mess around with?
An oven.
An oven.
A microwave.
Yep.
And it's quick. I mean, this dish should literally take you moments to do.
And you're using, fresh ingredients. The emphasis today is on fresh vegetables and fruits and a variety of colors. And we have that. We have the deep reds, the greens, we have the walnuts. And let's not forget these delicious red and green peppers for our raw tacos. So I'm just going to take like about 3 nice big chunks and put them in the food processor, and voila.
Should I go ahead and add a little bit of water beforehand or just pulse it before?
No, let's pulse it first.
Okay. So here we go.
Okay. There you go.
Okay. It looks very good.
It does. It looks really good.
Different colors. The smell is amazing. So do we need to pulse some more?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, let's pulse a little bit more.
And still no water.
And I don't think you need any water in this. And that's, I think you get, and that's delicious too.
Okay.
The water you get from these delicious vegetables.
Okay.
Sometimes you need and sometimes you don't. This time you don't. So let's just pulse it a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay, okay. Let's swirl it around.
And the more you pulse, it seems the more moist and
The more
supple it gets.
And more supple. And it really actually looks like
Ground.
cooked ground beef.
It does. It really does.
And if you want it to look more like ground beef, you can put it in your dehydrator for like about 15, 20 minutes at about 100 to 118 degrees.
Yep.
Or you can put it in your oven at a very low temperature and let that brown a little bit, and people will think that they're actually eating ground beef. So was that easy?
This was easy peasy.
Okay, let's taste it.
Okay.
Here, you taste. Nope, just taste. How is that?
Perfect.
Okay, and I'm gonna taste with this big blue spoon. That's good. That's very good. And it's up to you whether or not you want to add a little more sea salt, a little more seasoning, a little more of this to suit your palate and your taste. But this is delicious.
All right.
Okay.
So we're just going to plate it?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
There you go. And here you go. And let's do this. Okay. Wow.
That was easy.
Very easy. And very economical too.
Yes, absolutely. And filling. You know, this will serve about how many people do you think?
This would probably serve about at least 30 people. At least 30 people. Once we put everything together.
And there you have it, America.
Wow.
Our raw taco meats.
Great. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Caroline. Hey!
And that's how Caroline makes her entrance on Saturday mornings to the Milwaukee County Winter Farmers Market. It's one of the places where she sells her line of flaxseed crackers and granola. At this farmers market that runs from November to April, natural foods are available from all around Wisconsin.
The other things that we've been able to do is kind of nurture some new businesses that have been coming out in the Milwaukee area. And Caroline fits into that just perfectly. She has a wonderful cracker that she's developed from flaxseed, using flax. And so she's been just a wonderful addition to the market. Caroline has a habit of showing up at the market at the last minute to get set up. And so she has opened our market with hello to let everybody know that she is here. And she did make it here before 8 o'clock, not too long before, but she did make it here.
I was playing around in the kitchen and I came up with these crackers and I was eating them and enjoying them, and then I started sharing them with friends and they enjoyed them, and then they started making requests, then they started making demands, and then I said, oh, I need to start charging people for these.
Caroline's table caught our eye because it's different, you know, the place is always places where you can get a sweet roll or a donut or something like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but her stuff was really different, and the presentation was nice, the packaging was attractive because it looks homemade, but it looks well made, you know, which is it's the right combination. Not to mention Caroline herself is a really warm personality.
This one is made with garlic and onions. This one is curry, so that one is a little bit spicy. And this one is original, so that one doesn't have as strong as a spice. And this is our cashew onion dip. It's made with raw cashews, onions, and some fresh herbs.
There's a lot of people with on restricted diets and stuff that really appreciate the gluten-free aspect of it, that appreciate the just the flavor, just knowing, that connection right there, knowing the producer is so integral when we're talking about so many people having diet problems or problems in food or like disease coming from food. Food is a cornerstone of our lives, and it's really important that we know who's making it for us.
People start telling me about, I can't have wheat, I can't have gluten. My brother, my mother, my sister, my father, my husband, my friend has celiac disease, and they can't have this and they can't have that. And so I began learning more about learning more about celiacs, and then realizing how important these crackers were. The customers educated me about how important they were. I knew they tasted good. I knew they had really good, wholesome ingredients. I knew they were local, but I didn't know that people would embrace the crackers the way they did. So we just finished the raw taco meat, and we're going to move directly into the delicious salsa.
All right. So what are the ingredients in the salsa?
The ingredients, we have Roma tomatoes, we have extra virgin olive oil, sea salt, some heat, jalapeno pepper, a little spice with the garlic, lemon juice, cumin, red pepper, celery, onions, red and green onions, and we have some fresh cilantro.
All right, so what do you want me to do?
What I would like for you to do is take some of these tomatoes,
Okay.
start chopping those up,
All right.
and
Chop up the red pepper too?
the red pepper.
Okay.
Wow.
So do we have to use Roma tomatoes in this recipe?
No, you do not have to use Roma tomatoes, but I like them because they're meatier.
Okay.
And, you know, they just make a thicker sauce,
Okay.
salsa.
But tomatoes come in a variety of colors, red and green and orange and yellow. So I think that, mixing it up with some of those colors would be nice too.
Most definitely, most definitely. So I heard that tomatoes has like lycopene.
Yeah, it's one of the nutrients that is found in tomatoes, and lycopene has been found to help prevent certain cancers like prostate cancer, breast cancer, lung cancer, pancreatic cancer. So, and that's one of the things I love about raw foods is that you get like 2 for 1.
Yes.
You get the great tasting food, and then you also get the health benefits that are associated with it.
Most definitely.
And that comes for free.
That comes for free. And that is something that our doctors tell us that we should have every single day.
Yep.
And what I like about it is that, again, you look at the beautiful colors, the bright reds, the greens. Oops. Watch out for the jalapeno pepper because it does pack a lot of heat. So I'm just going to put just maybe like a half a teaspoon in there.
Okay. Well, for people like me, I like probably a tablespoon, but we'll keep it a little bit on the mild side.
Yes, and then especially if you have children too.
Yeah, that's true.
A little. I'll put all of that in there.
Okay. And then
a little garlic.
You can use salsa for a variety of dishes. Although we're making it for the tacos, you can use salsa for, spread it over, some baked chicken breast. You can use it as a dip with some delicious, delicious flaxseed crackers.
Just a few.
Just a few?
Yep,
Okay.
yep. There you go.
Is that enough?
That's enough.
All right.
That was so quick. What was that?
Seriously.
2 minutes.
2.
Now, we're just going to pulse. I'm going to do that a little bit to quicken it up. Let's give it a little taste. I just like to taste it really quick. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Smells amazing.
Yes. I'm just going to taste it. That's good. But I would like to add just a little bit more.
Olive oil?
A little bit more olive oil.
Okay.
To that.
And if you don't have olive oil, can we use like grapeseed oil?
Yes.
Okay.
Grapeseed oil is really good too.
Yeah.
I'm going to add a little bit more of this cumin. And that's one of the things that you guys can do. Stop for a moment, taste the food, and add different ingredients according to your taste bud.
Absolutely.
What it is that you like.
Yep.
So let's pulse this a little bit more. Delicious.
That's yours.
This is mine.
Yes.
Okay, let's taste again. Delicious. Perfect. I love this. So let's go ahead on and put this in the bowl.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, beautiful, fresh. It is like vitamins, nutrients, antioxidants, and deliciousness.
Right. In
Awesome.
America, this is how we cook raw.
This is how we raw cook.
That's right. That's how we do it. Okay, so we just finished making the raw taco meat, and we just finished making the raw salsa. So the next ingredient, the next dish that we're going to make is the guacamole.
The guacamole.
Yes.
I'm loving that. Okay, so what are you going to use with the to do that?
All right, so the ingredients are very, very simple.
Yes.
We have some Bragg's liquid amino, some freshly squeezed lemon juice, parsley and cilantro, a little bit of jalapeno peppers, some avocados, sea salt, some onions, and a little bit of celery.
Okay, let's get started.
So what I'm going to have you do is chop open or cut open the avocados.
Okay.
And again, people, the only tool that we're using for this is a food processor.
That's right.
Food processor and a knife, a sharp knife.
Okay. So, you know, I found out or just realized in doing a little research that avocados are actually a fruit. How is that?
I don't know how it is. It just is.
That's true. That's true.
It just is. It grows on an evergreen tree.
Okay.
And an evergreen tree can get up to heights of 65 feet.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And avocados are native to South and Central America.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
And I heard that avocados is what, like the good fat?
Yes, the good monounsaturated fat that our bodies need. So I know, a lot of people are always afraid of eating just the word fat.
I know.
Every time you mention fat, people go running away. And I keep on telling folks, it's the types of fat that you eat
that's
is
right.
most important. So the monounsaturated fat that are in avocados is the good type of fat that we want to feed our bodies.
Oh, I agree. And for those pregnant mothers out there,
folate.
Yes.
Folate. Avocados have about over 20% of our daily value of folate. So you got to get that in.
Again, and when you're looking at this and what it is that we're doing in raw cooking, we're dispelling a lot of myths.
Absolutely.
That what is expensive?
Right. It's not expensive. You get a few avocados, some onions, some cilantro, some parsley, a jalapeno. That's what? A $10 meal.
This is
less than
$10.
So,
and it's quick.
Right. Not spending a whole bunch of time in the kitchen preparing foods for your family, healthy foods for your family.
That's right.
And this is something that you can get your kids involved in.
And they love it. I remember I made this for a friend of mine, and her kids came home, and she says, "Oh, they're not going to like this." I said, "Let's see." They toe it up. They kept coming back for more.
That's right, because what we say, the proof is in the taste.
The proof is in the taste. The proof is in the taste.
Wait.
So you have put a little heat in there, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Be careful with the seeds. Be careful with the seeds because it is very hot and spicy.
There you go.
Let me use that. And ta-da, quick.
I like my guacamole extra chunky.
I don't know if I like mine extra chunky. So we might have to do something about that. Let's taste. This is actually perfect.
I know.
I wouldn't do anything else to this.
Excellent.
I love this.
Right. This is how we raw cook.
This is how we would do
raw.
what? All right now.
Okay.
Let's load it up.
So
here is a spoon.
Okay.
Pour it in. Wow, that looks so good.
I'm gonna grab that for me.
Absolutely delicious. Wow.
And there you have
Beautiful.
it, America. Raw cooking. Easy as 1, 2, 3.
All right. So we've completed 3 of our 4 dishes.
That's right.
We did the taco meat,
Okay.
the salsa,
Yes.
and the guacamole.
Yep.
And that took us all of
16 minutes.
15 to 16 minutes.
That's right.
So now what we're going to do, we are going to make our sour cream. Yes. So in this sour cream, we are going to use raw cashews. We're going to use some onions, a little bit of celery, lemon juice, some water, sea salt, black pepper or white pepper, your choice, little garlic, nutritional yeast, and yellow pepper, and a little extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
Okay, so what I would like for you to do to get started, why don't you chop up this yellow pepper in big chunks?
Okay.
I'm going to pour in, this is about 2 cups of cashews. Look at a chunk of onion, a little celery, a little sea salt.
Yeah.
I'm going to add our garlic. Now, I know you did a little research about
Cashews?
yes, about cashews.
I did. I learned that they actually they grow at the bottom of a cashew apple.
A cashew apple.
Yes, cashew apple. They're native to Brazil.
Okay.
So, you know, cashew, they're shaped like a little kidney.
Yes.
Kidney bean.
Mhm.
But yeah, they grow at the bottom of a cashew apple.
Mhm.
So that's where we get our cashews from.
Really?
Yes.
Have you ever ate?
No, I haven't. I haven't. I don't think that they're that popular in the United States.
Really? So where can we find a cashew apple?
One way that you can find
That's enough. That's
where
enough.
they are
Let me take
sold
Mhm.
is just by doing some research.
Mhm.
We get on the internet and just do some research to figure out where you can find them.
Wow. And what's the nutritional value? Do you know?
Well, cashews, they are seeds, but they're a really good source of like the good fat, the monounsaturated fat that our bodies need. It's a good source
Hold
of.
that, hold that, hold that. Let me blend real quick. I'm going to tone this down so I can taste a little bit. I like to taste midway. I said I like to taste.
Me too. I
Wait,
like to
just
taste too.
hold
We're
on.
working together.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's really good.
It is really good.
Mhm.
It is really good. But I think I need a little bit more,
Sea salt.
yeah, a little bit more sea salt.
But cashews, great source of copper, magnesium, antioxidants. So, folks, you're getting all those good nutrients that our bodies need. And another good fact about cashews is that 75% of the fat in them is that good fat that our bodies need too. So you can't go wrong with cashews.
You're right. Okay. Blend. We have to make sure that this is very creamy.
Mm-hmm.
And let me taste this one more time. Take off my glasses for this. Let's see.
It's good.
It's really good. It has like a little twang tang to it.
All right. So we've gotten all of our dishes together, right? So we have our taco meat, we have our salsa, we have our guacamole, and we have our sour cream. So we're ready to put our taco together.
Wow. Now it is time for us to build our raw taco.
Okay. So let's get started. I know at many Mexican restaurants today, they're offering consumers the option of whether they want to have a wrap instead of using a corn-based or flour-based tortilla. So that's what we've done. We're using romaine lettuce and we're using radicchio as our taco shells.
Okay, so here's our taco meat. And with this, all you need is just a little bit. You do not need a lot. That is great. I'm gonna add, like, here's our salsa. And look at these beautiful colors.
Gorgeous. Just spread it on through.
I just like to put mines on top of each other, like a little
Okay.
dollop.
And you see, I like to spread mine through.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's what happens when people get grown. And some sour cream.
Okay.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And let me go ahead and add I'm doing mine in different order. So I'm going to add my salsa,
Mm-hmm.
my sour cream. I like it across the whole length. So when every bite that I take, I will get a taste of everything. And since I love guacamole so much, I'm going to add just like that. And as you can see, with the guacamole, what we've done is that we've added some flaxseed crackers.
Excuse me.
Caroline's raw and handmade flaxseed crackers.
Amen.
So you can have your guacamole with the crackers, you can have the sour cream with the crackers, you can have the salsa with the crackers. They all serve as dips that you can use to have with your meal.
And here's the thing too, when you're making these dishes, for those people who do not want nuts or seeds, or for whatever reason, you don't have to. Here it is, you can build your taco or your appetizer with just guacamole. Here's some salsa and a little sour cream.
All right, and there you have it.
There you go. And I am going to add some of my garlic and onion flaxseed crackers.
Okay.
And you can find these in some of your local stores right here in Milwaukee. We enjoy preparing these delicious dishes for you, and we hope that you enjoyed watching us.
So thank you for tuning in, and we hope to see you next time for more Cooking Raw.